Hello and welcome back to the Bold Bavarians. So, we have two objectives left, one of which we are in the process of, the other one we're a little bit far away from but are gonna get. So, what are the two objectives? First of all, I want to control the Holy Roman Empire, which means we need East Franconia. And at that point I'm gonna be happy. I don't think we need a war with Denmark or Sweden to get the last, one or so counties. I think we're probably happy with that. Next, we need to be able to change our religion. To do that, we're going in here and we're going to go down the theologian tree, we're going to get prophet, we're going to be very, very happy. We may even found a holy order or two, we'll see. In terms of everything else, we can ignore all of that. We probably want to get some extra spouses at some point, but we'll ignore that until we're out of the war. I think we can focus on the war, right? Trying to think of anything else we need to do right this second. We don't have any factions again. Oh, we do have one faction, but it will disappear in a second once it recalculates our strength. So, yeah, I think we just unpause, basically, and continue with the war. Now, we do have a bunch of people all coming up here. They have stopped, so it might be a good idea, depending on how long... This is 5 years. Yeah, okay. I think it might be a good idea to just charge them. As in, like, just straight up go for them. Or what we do is we leave behind besiegers. Yes, we station besiegers. Which should leave behind, yeah, it leaves behind all of our trebuchets, which are a little outdated, but hey, they do the job. Then we'll head up here. We do have a faction against us. Oh, we're also doing a grand right now. Fantastic. So for this one, for this character, we can either do learning, intrigue, or diplomacy. I'm going to try learning in the hopes that we get a learning thing from it. You give me a diplomacy. Whatever. Right, well with diplomacy, what we can do is we can quite easily take thoughtful. Thoughtful is a fantastic trait to have because it means that all of your gifts can now double in value, which doesn't just save you money, but also means that you can go above the normal gift cap. So say it would only give you 58, now it gives you 106, 12, 116. We'll get there eventually. Math is hard. Yeah, can't do, neither of those are fine, are like needing to be looked at. They're not actual factions, they'll recalculate once it recalculates us. Cool, grand right is over. Right, so we 100% want to grab their armies if we can here. We should be able to catch this one. We did, they're catching our besiegers, which is not good. They've destroyed our besiegers, our allies are joining in, that's okay, right. Head down here, they're locked in, let's keep going. Where did they're all gone? They are all gone, apart from like 4 that are on here. Okay. Call for a hunt, we don't need to do that right now. In fact, we can unnotify it because these are no longer required because we're not after prestige. Next up, we need a new spy master. New spy master is going to be Bohemia. Wonderful, great news. This one is actually discontent. Okay, who is it? You are Germany, okay. How much do you need as a gift? That's a big gift, but it would make you very happy. Okay, we'll think about that. This one's more worrying. Okay, Bohemia. Maybe we can try and get some alliances. Are there any alliances we're missing? I mean, all of our children can marry, so let's see. Bohemia? You have 1 child. Wonderful. Would you like to marry my son, Themo? There you go. Would you like to marry Themo? Let's see if that one works out to start with. That should help. We negotiate 2 alliances. With Germany. Fantastic. We'll negotiate the alliance with Germany. And that means we don't need to get Germany out of the other war. And Empress Denise, this is our mother. She owns this title. I don't need that alliance right now, so we'll hold off. Right. In here. We're going to catch this army, which we now have done. We are destroying them. Wonderful news. Wonderful news. One of our valiant soldiers was destroyed. They just spent money on mercenaries. Okay. We got extra troops. Feeling happier. We got our alliance with Bohemia. That should have killed a faction, pretty much. Okay, it took 90% off the faction, which definitely isn't bad. Pomerania. You have 2 sons. I have a daughter, don't I? I do indeed have a daughter. Tuta. Your youngest son shall marry... He doesn't look too well, actually. Your older son shall marry Tuta. There we go. Gets us an alliance. Matrilineal? Nah. Okay, cool. Send it off. Right. That's fine. That should kill that one. We have 2 children who lack guardians. That's not good. My son and heir, Themo. Yeah, we're actually going to give you a learning education, just in case we don't manage to get to where we need to get to with our religion on this character. And then we need to find you an educator. You're going to be educated by my half-brother, who is a fantastic learner. And then my other son, Themo, not confusing at all, you're going to have a stewardship education, and you're going to be educated by my half-brother. Oh, you're actually going to be educated by my wife, I think. Yeah, let's go with my wife. Sure. I can create the Duchy of Vassal, or however you say that. What's that? Yeah, of Alsace. Alsace. Doesn't really matter. We already created that one, so I guess somebody destroyed it after we gave it to them. Interesting decision. I may also call somebody in here. Have we got anybody else we can call into this? Just these guys, actually. There's Baron with 500 troops. Ypres. You have 2,000 troops. I'm going to call you to war. Sure, because I think I need you. Not necessarily to win, but to make it quick. Right, let's head back here for a second and reinforce some troops. Nice. Hopefully Pomerania leaves this war. One of the problems is we look weaker than we are. Yeah, now that faction's over. Good. I'd love to join in there and help. Let's see if we can. No, we can't. Okay, back this way. Are we reinforcing everything here, or I don't think we are. No, okay. Let's move our rally point here, and then we can raise all. Cool. So that's good. Gives us a few little bits to gather up, which should mean that we now have our trebuchets again, which is fantastic. Good. So we now have re-got the trebuchets. We can march over here and we can help out this siege. Now it's 4 months left instead of, I think, 5 years or whatever it was going to have. And now we're in a siege battle, which is okay. We have 2,000 coming over. They're going to run directly into the enemy. Not the smartest move they've ever had, but hey, there you go. Hey, the enemy didn't even move. Well, never mind. Apparently it was great. We probably want to go join this siege next, the one above us. I'm just going speed 4, which is slightly slower than we usually play, just so that we, don't get caught out. Nice. No, don't break your siege. Don't break your siege, mate. Yeah, I'm all about this siege. I have to go here first, because otherwise he'll break the siege, and then that'll be bad. Let's go speed 5 for a second. A little bit more, a little bit more. We got it. All right, 75. Let's march over here. See whether we can get... Yeah, let's go for a fight. I think I can get my allies to join me. Yeah. There we go. We're definitely going to win with 19,000 reinforcements, right? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. I was worried for a half second there when we almost lost the battle. Why have you replaced me as the... Wait. Why have you replaced me as Dynasty? Oh, because it's based on army size, maybe? Yeah, okay. It's fine. We'll get it back in a second. Good battle win. Factions are strong. 13 months. We should be able to reinforce before that becomes an issue. Cool. Head down here and siege this barony. War declared? Who are you? Barry? Who the fuck is Barry? Okay, I mean, sure. Rally the troops. Not my problem right now. Hugo, my son, has now been born. Let's go up here and defeat this army. Come on, join me. This should be 10%. This should definitely be 10% war score. Let's see. We're capped on war score. Damn. Okay. Head over here. At least we've got some land now. We can call in our house members to wars. Yeah, I probably want to call them into this war, but we want to wait a little bit. Right. Oh, we're not dynasty heads, so we can't call everyone into war again. I hate that. Alright, how long's the siege? 6 months. Okay, we can take a 6-month siege. 5. What's the war for? For someone's claim on Vermandois. Okay, not a problem. Invalidated. Wonderful. I guess that means the guy who had it instead. Right. While there's numerous attempts to carry my favour have not gone unnoticed, I cannot feel but irritated by King Berhard's sudden interest in me. I cannot shake the feeling the man's intentions are not pure. But he has a certain charm. Can he not leave me in peace? I do not want to see his face. He has a certain charm. I was just double checking. Yes, okay, so we are currently a straight character, which is alright. I just wanted to know what I was agreeing to before I agreed to it. Yes, this is fine. Sorry, I read become someone's vassal, and I got very confused because I was like, I'm not becoming anyone's vassal. Greetings, Kaiser Wolfgang of the Holy Roman Empire. Blessings upon you and your house. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Wonderful. Disband the troops. Right. So we now have the Holy Roman Empire. We're going to reinforce up to 16,000. This can trigger in 5 months. Okay, is there anybody I can get out of this fairly quickly? Salzburg, you are de jure part of Bavaria. That's unfortunate. Frisia, you have a young daughter. You do have a young daughter. Wonderful. You're going to marry my son Themo. Yes, the non-heir Themo. Perfect. Let's go with that. That'll help us for a few months. Or at least buy us some time. I actually probably wanted to... Oh, wait, never mind. I don't need to raise my troops. I'm okay. I'm okay. Do an alliance with my mother. Sure. You know what? I'll negotiate an alliance with my mother just to get it removed. Family members can get married. My half-sister Tuta is going to marry Moravia. That gets us an alliance. Okay. That sounds fine to me. And Ruprecht, he is going to go and, not matrilineally, he is going to go and inheritable traits. This person, sure. That looks good. We have robust and Amazonian, so we'll see how that goes through. Right, nice. So let's speed it up to speed 4. Alliance is formed there, which should kill off the faction-ish. Yeah, that's killed off the faction once we reinforce. Wonderful. Next goal, reinforce. We have the Holy Roman Empire all as one thing, which is great. So, reinforce our troops up and gain some money. Those are kind of like our next 2 big goals. We'll see how that goes. We're now Dynasty Head again because we are the strongest, which is fantastic. And we'll just kind of chill for a second or 2. We need wives. Okay. So, marrying my beautiful sister-in-law? Sounds like a great idea. Sure, we'll marry her. Wait, for a second there, it says... Wait, it did say sister-in-law. But she has no family. How are you my sister? Oh, because you were previously married to my half-brother. Okay, I see. Yeah. That's fine. That looks good. Okay, who else have we got? We could marry this person from the Duchy of Flanders, I suppose. Sure. Is there anybody we want to marry immediately, though? My cousin and friend? You know what? Sure, I'm going to marry my cousin and friend. Even though it doesn't get us children, it's not like we're exactly running into issues on that front. Cool, and then we'll marry again. Wonderful. Right. Even better, it was the person who was previously married to the previous ruler, and we already know she's a witch, so that's fantastic. This wife, I would like to convert you to being a witch. There's absolutely 0 chance. She just does not want to be a witch in any shape or form. Alright. Do you want to be a witch? Not really. Hey, what if I sent you a gift? Then how are you feeling about witchcraft? It's all you've ever wanted to do in life. Wonderful. Who knew money could solve all of our problems like that? Right, we formed an alliance with Duke Gilbert of Flanders. Nice. My uncle was slain in battle. Not so nice. We're now getting 31 golds every month again. Things are good. You got a learning perk. Wonderful. Faithful. Clergy opinion does absolutely nothing for us, but gets us on track, or like on the start of it. This gives us piety per month. Well, that's obviously the best one to do. So we continue chilling. Scheme at court. Somebody is trying to claim the throne of you. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Vassals will lose land when vassals die. He would give land to his heir somewhere else. You would give land to your heir somewhere else. I'm not overly worried about it. I'm not entirely sure that these are true, so that's fine. I'm willing to release Ludolf from my care, but freedom does not come free. Consider my offer. I mean, you are my vassal, so how about consider my offer? I'll chop your head off if you don't release him, but hey, whatever, I'll accept it. Right, that's fine. Children like guardians? Ah, Herman. Herman, what are you doing? You're doing martial? That seems okay. Yeah. Courtier can teach you about martial. Tuta? Tuta, you are doing stewardship. Well, you can do stewardship. That's wonderful. Right, back to full speed. Shared prayer. Exiting the abbey in Walsrode, me and my brother and friend Atso ended up in the company of some local merchants. They are in the middle of a discussion regarding theology and worldly wealth. I would invest in an abbey, but how can I know if that is even St. Comseal's will? We can convince them that St. Comseal is given signs, or I know where your gold would get better use, so I can get this place a grand temple. Oh, okay. Don't really know what that does. Where's Walsrode? Somewhere. Well, we can find it in a second. Where is Walsrode? It's here. Well, I'm trying to figure out what this effect does. Not entirely sure what it does. Oh, Grand Temple gives it extra money. Okay. Oh, and extra... Oh, loot and tax, I guess. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine. Yeah. No real issues. We'll just leave it be. Convert to witchcraft. We are going to convert her. And I will tell her I'm a witch. Wonderful. Right. Next up. We actually don't have any other wives to convert. Okay, cool. Well, we're chill. We don't need to worry about it then. Hey! Denmark is now split into Lithuania as well. That's interesting. We've discovered sappers, which means that we can siege down quicker. Don't plan to go to war again, but that's okay. Promissory notes we don't need to worry about. Don't need to worry about that. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. We get Zweihanders, which is interesting. I'm trying to see what we got in here that's actually interesting to us. I mean, this one's fine. Yeah, we don't really need any of it. I guess I'll just take that. It's not an issue. Declare wars, not something we want to do. In fact, none of this is something we want to do. We're kind of happy with all of this. Okay. Yep. That's our new fascination, no problem. Alliance expired with Frisia. That's okay. Can we get an alliance here? No. But I don't really need an alliance anymore. The factions are not strong enough to threaten me, and that's all I need to know. How much does it cost to build a temple? I wish to build a temple. Do I have anywhere that I own where I could build a temple? Salzburg? Salzburg has a space open. Temple costs... it costs 400. Okay. Wait a second or two then. I'm building a temple. Wonderful. We're not allowed to hold the temple, but that should work quite well. And I also saw something earlier. This is a temple, right? Yeah, this guy gives me piety. So the temples like passively give you piety, which is cool. We've had this event a few times. We choose the bottom one because it gives us piety, and earthly focus, which gives us monthly piety and clergy opinion. Just a very good one overall for our objectives. Wonderful. Right, carrying on. My wife is pregnant. Wonderful. Oh wait, is that the one? That's the one I said wouldn't get pregnant, right? No, that was the one. 44. Sure, I'll go to your feast because I need to lower my stress. Sounds good. We had a warm welcome. Our conversation partner is the Duke himself, and that is how we salvage that mess. Am I sure? Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lord? Yeah, we can get friendship and lower our stress because we're compassionate. Nice. The dilemma. The feast is dwindling down. I find myself deep in conversation with my ignorant acquaintance, Eckhart. He inquires about my opinion of the blessings of family, a subject he's deeply interested in himself. Sure, we'll say it fascinates us. That seems good. Yeah, wonderful. Hey, child benefits from tutelage. Double there. I like it. I like it. Both Themos benefited. And then we returned home and lost even more stress. We're feeling really quite good about that, I think. Yeah, quite happy. A scheme at court. Yeah, I'm not going to accuse somebody. I just want to let it go. Because I don't really want to worry about vassal management right now. I want to worry about piety gaining. Ooh, what's this? Betrothed can marry? Oh, sure, we can marry our last wife. Cool. That sounds good to me. And then we are going to completely convert her to witchcraft. There we go. Right. We get rid of that one. And then here we have no more temples we can get. Can I just... There's no way of destroying a holding, right? No. I could build other temples, but that's not really ideal. Is there anything else I can build that gets us piety? Because the piety per month wouldn't come to me. I just get like the base one. I guess maybe instead of that, I could take a Vow of Poverty. Yeah, okay. Reduces my monthly income by 20%, but I gain 2 piety a month, which is not bad. I can also go... You know what? Let's just go on a pilgrimage. Yeah, let's save up 600 and go on a long pilgrimage. I have a daughter, Beatrix. Also, what's nice about going on a pilgrimage is I usually go on a pilgrimage as the last thing I do before I die, but, you know, this time, not going to be the thing. My vassal Duke Gebhard has attempted to lay claim to the Holy Roman Empire. Apparently there was a strategic marriage between our dynasty some generations ago, which he's now leveraging into an inheritance dispute. These claims are laughable, of course, and if this is the extent of Gebhard's threat, I have little to worry about. He becomes my rival. We were close to becoming friends. Oh well, whatever. Child of my dynasty, Wilhelm. Sounds good to me. People are liking me. All of that's good. How's our factions looking? They're not really that big. Why do you hate me? Oh, okay. You just want some. Probably just want some money at some point. We could maybe do that. Hey, we have 600. Pilgrimage time. Let's go. I'm going to go on the longest pilgrimage possible. It's time for me to set out on a pilgrimage to one of the holy places, but which one? Jerusalem is a very long pilgrimage. Let's go. It costs 750. It's even more than we bargained for. Departure. As I prepare for my journey, I know that I will travel safely under the protection of God. My destination lies far from home, but in service to heaven, even my own realm must wait. Let's go. The end is nigh. As my party passes through a small town, I notice a throng of people filling the market square. At the centre, a man stands on an overturned fish cart, shouting wildly to all who will listen. The day of judgment is nigh. Repent, repent, I say, or you shall be damned for all eternity. The worried-looking townsfolk nervously whisper to each other, fearful of the doomsayer's words. Well, we can say, Didai otem illa et hora nimoscit, which means the Bible is clear, no man knows when the day shall be, which gets us piety and prestige, which is good. I'm sure glad this pilgrimage comes with an indulgence, gets us lowered stress, or this man is not a priest, cast him down. Hey, let's just say the top one, it gets us the biggest reward. Learning perk, love it. Ooh, and we discovered guilds. I don't know what that is, but that doesn't really bother me. Right. I'm seeing whether any of these other ones give us more piety. No, none of the other ones give us piety. That does increase efficiency of religious relations, which is the thing that gives us piety, but it doesn't in of itself give us piety. All it does by itself is, like, all that one does is it raises the, like, this bit here. So it raises how long it takes to get to the max value. It doesn't actually raise the amount of piety you get, which is an important distinction. Pilgrimage. Tears of Saint Brendan. Even when on a pilgrimage, the priests still hold mass every Sunday. It is held out in the open when no church is nearby, but early this morning a storm rolled in and has not ceased. Undeterred, a zealous prior is standing out in the pouring rain, giving a sermon about preservation in the face of adversity. Despite this, the size of his audience is rapidly dwindling as discouraged adherents seek refuge from the torrential rain. So we can say, what is a little rain to a faithful insularist, which gives us piety, a 22% chance of being ill, or we lose piety. I'll take this. We didn't become ill, and we got a level of devotion up, which is fantastic. I love it. Right. Clear that out, and carry on. Pilgrimage, the arrival. I'm finally here, body and soul, at the great Abbey of Jerusalem. As the abbot offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that has had to happen for God to bring me here at this moment. So I gain 600 piety, plus pilgrim, which gives us more monthly piety. Now, I think... Oh, Otto can marry. Otto, my half-brother. You are going to marry a Euphemia. Sure. Right, and I am going to take one of these decisions. I'm going to take the Vow of Poverty. The reason I'm going to take this right now is this will now stack with our 10% extra, which now means we're actually gaining 10 piety a month, which isn't that much, but is definitely not insignificant. The return. My journey has been a long one, but I have finally come home again. While much remains the same, something has changed in how the priors and abbots see me. I've undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insist it has changed something about me, whether I can see it myself or not. It is good to be home. And now we're going to convert this person to being a witch, which we have now done. Cool. And with that, I think it is a good moment to end the episode. Thank you for watching. Next time, we're gonna be looking for that piety, and it could very well be the final episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.